Alright, I think I'm just about ready now, so first of all, let's see if the update actually did come out. Nope. I've been checking every day, like every few, well not every few hours, but just like every several hours whenever I get the chance. There has been no updates for the Switch. I really don't feel like waiting for this patch to come out. I just want to finish the story mode. So, you know what, before we start that, how long have I been playing this game for, with all the grinding I've been doing off the stream? Oh my god. Okay, so there's roughly how long I've been playing this game for. I want to make a note that because of the way the Switch is designed, it does not tell you the exact amount of hours. It tells you in increments of 5, so that could be anywhere between 150 and 155. So at least 150 hours have been sunk into this game. And about, I don't know, 6-8 hours have been put in the stream, and the rest has just been grinding. So yeah, I guess that kind of says a lot about how much grinding you actually need to like unlock shit in this game. I briefly mentioned it earlier, but I guess I'm going to talk about it again because we're playing this game now, but I was playing one of the tower challenges earlier, and the tower challenge expired in 30 minutes as of me logging into the game and checking them out. So I worked on the challenge, I beat it with like 3 minutes to spare, and the skin that I was supposed to get did not unlock, even though it told me it did unlock, so the skin that I was supposed to be rewarded with, I did not get, which really fucking sucks. I'm not sure if that's going to be something they can fix with a patch, but I was kind of annoyed about that. I think you might have a small addiction. I mean, I'm not technically playing the game most of the time, the AI is doing the work for me. But you can blame Warner Brothers for the quote-unquote addiction because I'm trying to unlock shit in this game. Speaking of, why don't we start by going to the crypt? I've actually got a few things here that I want to check out. So you remember the last time I did the crypt, I had a severed head that I put on a pike in the courtyard or the area with the statues? Yeah, well I've unlocked a bunch more severed heads just by doing the tower challenges. I found out that you need to fatality an opponent 50 times in total to get their severed head. But due to how like the tower challenges like spread the heads or spread the opponents out, starting from yesterday I started noticing I was getting lots of severed heads. Like I got Devoras, I got Liu Kangs, I got Kung Lao, I got quite a number of heads. In fact, I can show you. So let's see. If I go into my inventory here, yeah, here's all the heads. So I got the head of Baraka, Cassie Cage, Jax Briggs, Jade, Frost, Erin Black, Devora, Citrion, Johnny Cage, Cabal, Kano, Kiana, Koto Kan, Kung Lao, Sonya Blade, Scarlet, Shao Kahn, Noob, and Liu Kang. So there you go. So I'm going to put all those in right now and get a whole bunch of rewards. If I can remember where that area was. I think it was somewhere... Like we made a shortcut, so I think I need to go back through that shortcut to get there. I believe this was the shortcut. Oh, I didn't pull this. Right, let's pull that now then. Let me turn the volume up a little bit, it's a bit quiet. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff in here. Also, you can see my currency. In fact, hang on a minute. Let me quickly remove that logo so you can see the currency down there, because I want to show you how much I've been grinding. I have 8,078,650 coins. I've got 25,225 souls, 5,114 hearts. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of work in this. A lot of work. Can you play this game in offline? I think, but to a degree, I think. My Switch has been connected online the whole time, but I think most of the game has kind of an always online thing going on. I haven't actually tested it offline, but I did hear that some people had difficulties trying to play this offline. But I think you can do the story mode offline, but I think the Classic Towers you have to be online to play that. Classic Towers being like the arcade ladder, like the traditional beat the opponents till you get to the end boss. I think the story mode really is the only part you're allowed to play offline, but like I said, I've not really tested it for myself, so I couldn't tell you. It's a decent looking skin for Sonya. Got brutality as well. Good shit. Also, I haven't figured out what to do with this chest yet, like this one that's glowing yellow. Like, I can't swing at it with a hammer. Is this the scorpion chest that I've heard some people mention? Because I've only seen Shao Kahn chests to open. I don't know what to do with that one. You going to get the horn? Oh yeah, Mataro's horn? I don't know what it is. But before we do any of that, I'm going to locate that area with the severed heads, so I can put my severed heads into it. I think it's somewhere over here that we saw that. Check out them frame rates. It's going so slow that he's running slow. It's almost like Baywatch running. Right, so here's the area I was talking about with the statues. This is based on Mortal Kombat 1. So all of these pikes, you put in different severed heads. Holy shit, this frame rate. It's not just the frame rate, the game is running like at 60% speed now. Like, look at his feet. Good optimized port. So I should get a bunch of rewards for doing these. I don't know if you get anything for putting all of them in. I guess we'll find out. Oh nice, a bunch of stuff for Noob Saibot. So I guess every head gives you a bunch of stuff. I love how low polygon the heads are. Miss Warfare, so that's Sonya. That one I still need to do, that one I still need to do. Can't exactly tell who these are. I'm guessing that's Raiden because of the hat, but it's like extremely low polygon. This is Cabal, I believe. Yeah, that's Cabal. There's Kano. I can barely tell who is who just by looking at the picture on the wall. Oh look, we got a skin called Battle Royale. Mortal Kombat Battle Royale confirmed. Apparently Apex Legends is starting to lose its momentum. Like, not as many people are playing it now. I've only played that game like once or twice, I haven't really put any time into it. Nice Aaron Black skin. God, I've got so many severed heads at this point. There's Kung Lao. Let's see what I get. So I think all this stuff gives you the same stuff, like this isn't RNG, obviously, because it's tied to the character's head. This is like the only thing that's not RNG related, it seems like. Which I guess makes sense. Kotokan, I believe. Praise the Sun. That's not a name of something I picked up there, that was just me making a reference. Shao Kahn. Oh. Oh, okay. If you put in enough heads, that door opens, right? So we can go check that. Did I get any rewards though? Didn't show me what my rewards were, or was that just to open that door? I guess it was just to open the door. Devora. Wait, was that skin called Melina's End? If so, that's a reference to MKX. She kills Melina in that game. That's Frost. I'm not sure how many heads I need left to collect, but I think I've got almost all of them. Extra door up there. Citrion. Scarlet, I think. Yep, that's Scarlet. And then Johnny Cage after Jax. I love how fucking low poly these faces look. I mean, the game's like barely struggling to run in this game mode, so I guess it makes sense they have to like cut corners with the models, but it's funny when the camera pans in close and you see how low polygon it really is. Like, look at this. That's like fucking PlayStation 2 graphics. Like, that's how low poly that is. Right, so before we go to open, or before we go to that door, what the fuck is this? 5,000? Was this here before? I don't remember that being there. Chronica Vault. So I got some accessories and tower consumables. Okay then. I don't remember that being there before. I'm guessing that just like appeared at some point. Right, so I guess I need to go back to the starting point then if I want to go through that open door. Just need to remember where that part was. I think it's down here. Also, remember when I said there was weird sounds coming from weird angles? I figured out what was going on. I thought the sounds were coming for these models. Turns out there's actually people up there. That's where the audio is coming from. I didn't know that when I streamed this the last time, but I was watching a bit of Vinny's stream of this game and he looked up and I was like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Right, so here's the throne room. Shang Tsung's throne room. Ooh, that's some decent shit. I mean, no skins, but it's got some customization options there, like an intro and a victory animation. Yeah, there's like a bunch of those as well for each character. There's a lot of content in this game. It's just a shame that you have to really fucking work for it. So I don't understand how to interact with these chests in particular, because it doesn't seem to be giving me anything to work with there. So yeah, all the chests in here contain an intro and a victory animation for certain characters. So I guess these aren't RNG related. Never mind, this one's a skin. No, these ones seem to be consistent for the most part. Like, I'm getting a victory and an intro thingy for each character plus some gear. So this room does have like some sort of consistency to it. Which I guess makes sense, being that this is like a different room from all the other ones in the game. Right, well, I've now gone back down to 7.9 million coins. I don't think I'll be running out of coins anytime soon. At this point, I don't think grinding for coins is that big of a deal anymore, given how much I've got. I think it's more so the challenges and like the other stuff you have to work on the side. Let me try to break it down for you in terms of what you have to do to complete everything in this game. So there's 600 chests in the crypt. Getting all the chests will not get you everything. You can replenish all the chests. And that basically means you can like reopen them again to get more stuff. Again, it's RNG based, so not every chest will give you the same stuff. It basically like pulls from, well, a pool of like potential items. So you might have to go through the crypt 2 or 3 times in total if you want to get everything in this side of the game. And then you've got the tower challenges, which are like a series of like challenges that are based on timers, like 2-3 hours to complete, or like 24 hours. And then you've got character-specific towers, which you have to pay money for to unlock. There's like 26 characters in the game, so there's 26 character towers. But that's not all, there's like 5 stages for each one. And with each increasing stage, it costs more money to open, so I haven't done the math, but if you put the math together, it would take a really long time and it would require lots of like in-game money and stuff. It's ridiculous, really, to be honest. To be quite frank. Again, I feel like this is more of like Warner Brothers being like, hey, could you make this more like a freemium economy mobile game? Because we got to get them monies. In the words of Lickboot from the Tom and Jerry movie, we've got to have money. Do I still have that? Actually, do I still have that clip on my Stream Deck? Let me check. I forgot where I put my video clips on this thing. I'm just browsing to check. Just a moment. Yeah, I don't remember where I put my video clips. So bear with me while I check. Nope, can't find it. I don't remember where I saved those. On, like, maybe I removed them from the Stream Deck, I don't remember. I haven't used them in months. Nope, not there. Bear with me a second, I'm just looking for this stuff. I don't see it. Nope. Can't find it at all. Yeah, I think I may have removed them. Oh well, I'll see if I can find it later then. Off the stream. You know where the horn is, where you get the where you got the Shao Kahn chest? Which chest? Because there's like multiple Shao Kahn chests. Stuff for the collector. I've not even tried out the collector yet. He's like a new character to this game. He's like one of the 3 new characters, I think. One of 3 or 4. Icy Glance. There's a lot of stuff in here, like a lot of good stuff. Can't go in there yet. Actually, can I actually go through that? I'm looking to see if... Nah, I think it's there for decoration. That looks like it leads nowhere. Right, well that's all I can do in this part right now. So where did you... Which chest are you referring to that has the horn in it? I'm assuming once I put more heads down, this door will open up. So I can maybe do that another time, I guess. Assuming I stream this again once I finish the story mode tonight, because I don't know if I will. Usually when I finish the story mode of a game, I generally don't come back to it on the stream. Because that's like the main part of the... Like that's the reason I'm streaming this game, is for the story for the most part. And checking some stuff on the side. It's like the main draw. Just gonna look around a bit to see if I can find something I missed before. Oh, got all this stuff. Look at the... look at the... not just the polygon model, but the texture of this thing. It's like extremely terrible texture. Again, you have to like cut corners to make this work, but it's just funny looking at it. I wish I could stand in a better position so you can like see it better, but... I mean, there you go. You can kinda see it. Oh, I can actually smash those. Oh shit. Meteor just randomly crashed. Circuitry bundle times 5? I don't even know what that is. Not really sure how to get in there. Yeah, I feel like I'm stuck now because I don't know where to go next. You said the horn was in a Shao Kahn chest, but I don't know which chest you're referring to because there's like multiple Shao Kahn chests that I've broken open. I mean, there's one right here. Can't break that. Yeah, why can't this character just fucking jump over that and go in? Yeah, this room in particular, this warrior shrine, is where the game seems to suffer the most performance issues. Again, they didn't put much time into optimizing this particular game mode. which is fine because the game itself runs fine. I think I said this the last time, but it's just funny when he's almost Baywatch levels of running. You know, I never actually attempted to walk off the edge. Let's see if that actually kills me. Let me go up here and do it. No? Okay then. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping I could, like, die just by running off the edge of this thing, but it doesn't even let me do that. I don't know where to find my recipes that I picked up. Does it even let me see my recipes? I picked up at least one at some point, but I don't remember what it was. Or if I even have the necessary components to use it. Still need to find the dragon's amulets. Let's see the map. I am down there, okay. As cool as this is, I'm already lost. I don't understand what the game wants me to do next. Seems like I've exhausted all possibilities at the moment. There's a Shao Kahn chest in here, isn't there? Can't go in the water. That's a scorpion chest. At least I'm assuming that's scorpion. Because yellow. It's where a treasure is not the throne room. You mean the starting point where the big throne room is? Somewhere around here. Can I interact with this? No? Yeah, I don't know if I missed a chest. Maybe I did. Oh. Okay, how did I miss that? It was right fucking there and I didn't see it. I feel dumb now. Bunch of stuff for Citrion. That didn't give me a horn, I don't think. I like how I opened a like smaller chest, not realising the big chest was right there. I don't see anything else though. Right, well I'll tell you what then, why don't... I might have to use a walkthrough to figure out where to go next, because I feel like I've run into dead ends and I don't know where to go next, so I'm going to quickly look up a walkthrough for this. MK11 Crypt walkthrough. Because I want to see at least one new area before we move on. I mean, we saw the throne room, but I want to see, like, a more substantial location. But let's see, Warrior Shrine, Courtyard, Courtyard Cave. Gardens. Head over to the bridge, destroy the wooden barricade to your left. Right, okay, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do, but let's go to the gardens. Which I'm guessing is this woods area over here. Nope, that's the dead woods. I don't remember where the gardens are, but I'll just keep it. I'll pay attention to the name at the bottom there to figure that out. Courtyards. Guess I could put some money in here, see what I can get. I better get something good out of this. That's as much money as you can toss in. Wait, really? I didn't get anything? Oh, that's bullshit. I'll meet you halfway, we'll do 50,000 this time, see if that works. Okay, I got something. Welp. Hooray for sunken cost fallacy, yay! Another scorpion chest. Yep. Not really finding any place to go. Let me check this walkthrough. Have I even got to the gardens yet? The courtyard. Head back to where you first hit the gong. You should see a door to your left. Oh, I don't think I've opened that door yet. Let's check the previous part, Warrior Shrine. I'm trying to pinpoint the specific part of this walkthrough that tells me where to go next. Warrior Shrine. If you exit the shrine north of this map, you'll come to an area called the Warrior Shrine. Here you'll find the head of every fighter in the game with a chest in front of them. Okay. Right, well that's the part where you put the heads on the pikes. I did that already. Shrine. There are various things you can do here. Blah blah blah. First head to the right, trigger a cutscene where the meteorite comes crashing down, we saw that. Head to the meteorite, claim your thing within. As a side note, you've got a blue amulet from a random chest, you can use it on a broken statue to get Raiden's staff, okay. I don't think I've got a blue amulet. Amulet of Earthrealm's Protector. Well, I guess that's what it means by that. Right, so I'm just still looking at this. Right, courtyards. Oh right, that's where the gardens are, right. I need to go back this way. I hope this isn't going to turn into a gigantic waste of time, but I'm trying to figure out where to go next. And right, well I didn't see that before, but I can't get in there yet. Guess I need to do more shit before that one opens. I Okay then. What did you get? Handful of flux, I think that said. I don't know what that said. Maybe this will tell me? Maybe it's a forge item? Crackling Quay bombshell? That looks like fucking... That looks like Samus's Morph Ball from Metroid Prime. Like, look at it. Kinda does look like that, actually. Yeah, I don't know what I just picked up. Something flux. That might have been a tower consumable and not a crypt item. Right, so we're going this way. I think the gardens is through this shortcut that we opened. Yeah, here we go, gardens, right. Head over to the bridge and destroy the wooden barricade to your left. Right, so where is the bridge? Wooden barricade to your left. I think there was a wooden barricade here. Nice noise. You should find another room with a lever, pull it open, and you'll find the cracked horn of Mataro. Right, so it's nearby, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. It says pull a lever, but I don't know where said lever is. It's in the vault, is it? Oh! I'm a dumbass. Why am I missing shit? It was literally sitting there on a fucking pedestal and I didn't see it. I'm sorry about that. That was like an easy 10 minutes I wasted looking for that. Now I just need to go back to... You know what, it's probably quicker if I go this way to get back to the courtyard thing. The... whatever it's called. The place where I find the door to open it. I know where the door is, don't worry. And then we go down this way, I think. I'm beginning to second guess myself now, because I don't... Oh no, wait, it's down this way, right. And then through here. Right, so... we can check out one more area, I guess. You can see what's in here. If you don't know who Mataro is, he's like a centaur, he's like a mini-boss that you fight in Mortal Kombat 3. I have thought about streaming the Mortal Kombat games, like the first 3. Oh look, 5,000 coins. Thank you for being so generous with the coinage, game. Just making sure I haven't missed any chests at any corners. Can I actually hit this? Nope. stuff for Kotal Khan. Right, let's see where this goes then. Oh, we're going down. Goro's lair. Right, so we'll explore Goro's lair for a little bit and then we'll move on to playing the story. I don't think I'm going to do any arcade ladders. I've done quite a few of them, so I think I'm fine on that. I don't, like, we've got 2 chapters left, but apparently it's going to take me at least roughly 2 hours to do that, because it's going to be long chapters. Which I guess makes sense, because it's like toward the end of the game. Maybe a bit less than 2 hours, but I was told that it would take about 2-ish hours to finish the story. Still can't do a damn thing about whatever these are. Goro's Great Hall. Again, this whole thing is really cool. It's just a shame that it's marred by, like, microtransactions and stuff. I mean, no, technically it's not microtransactions, this portion of the game, but it's still got, like, a freemium economy thing going. See, you can see those 3 currencies down there. There's actually a 4th currency that you do not see, which is for the digital shop. I may have pointed it out during part 1, but it's something called time crystals. It's like little blue crystal things. Those are for the shop. Everything else is for in-game, but it takes so long to grind everything else. I mean, yeah, I've got like 7.4 million coins right now. But then again, I've been playing this for 150 hours, so that's still a lot of time to put in to, like, get your shit. I feel like I've been doing nothing but complaining about that aspect of the game the whole time, but to be fair, I guess it's warranted, because it should not be... Like, the crypt is fine, but why they decided to make the chests require so much money overall, and why it was, like, all randomly generated, like the content within the chests. Again, it kind of feels like it's just Warner Brothers meddling, because they want player engagement, which I guess is the key word, the engagement of, like, players to keep coming back. But sometimes you don't want to spend more than 30 to 40 hours, like, getting all the unlockables. Because that's how much that's how much time you used to spend with the older games. Like Mortal Kombat, fuck, I forgot what it was called, the GameCube one, Deception or something like that, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, like that one had a crypt that had a lot of rewards, but it didn't take you more than 40 to 50 hours at most to get all the coins you needed to unlock everything. And like I said, in this game, even if you open up every single chest, you're not guaranteed everything due to the RNG nature of the chests. Which is why that one thing we saw was there, where you can, like, replenish all the chests. It's kind of a mess. I'm gonna stop talking about that now, because I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but if there's any aspect of this game that I feel deserves to be criticised, it's that, more than anything else. Yeah, you see what I mean? This thing right here, like, we saw this, like, above ground as well. So you can use that to, like, bring all the chests back so you can reopen them and get more shit. Oh, that's cool. Brutality and a taunt. I love how the frame rates, like, go to, like, single digit for a moment when I open chests. sometimes. Before we resume, I'm just gonna have a quick drink. I will say, and this is resuming something that I pointed out during my Chocobo stream, the paper straw I put in at the start is still like solid enough that I can actually drink out of it. I guess for context, at the start of my Chocobo stream a few hours ago, I talked about how you can no longer buy plastic straws in this country, I guess, because due to the law. Like, stores are not allowed to sell them anymore, restaurants don't give them out anymore, it's like paper straws now. And the paper straws that I've been used to from McDonald's for the last couple months are kind of garbage. Like, those ones like break fairly easily. The ones that I bought today from the store are actually holding up pretty decently, so that's cool, I guess. Still annoying that I have to use like the paper straws when I want to use the plastic ones for convenience, but I'm not actually really sure why they made the switch. I guess environmental reasons. It's like, oh, it's bad for the environment. Which, fair enough, but I still don't agree with it. Oh wait, we went down this way. What is this door? Heart of the One Being. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of fatalities and brutalities, I've noticed. Right, so I've not gone down that door yet, so let's go that way. Oh, there's Goro, except...
Of all my champions, I miss Goro most. You're lucky he's dead. He would have eaten you for daring enter his lair uninvited.
So yeah, I think I pointed it out the last time I streamed this when we did the Goro's Lair fighting stage, but if you paid close attention you can just like see his corpse in the background on the throne room, on the throne. So that's kind of cool. You didn't get to see a lot of detail in the background because he was like mostly in the shadow, but you could barely make out that he was just like dead. Just like hunched over in the seat. But yeah, there's confirmation that in this game he's just dead. I don't know when he died, sometime between X and this game. Like, he was playable in Mortal Kombat X. But I don't know if he like died in the story of X, I don't remember. Pixelated background. Johnny Cage skin, dead sexy. I'm sexy and I know it. Oh. Can pull this. So yeah, I said I was thinking about streaming the original Mortal Kombat games 1, 2 and 3 because I've got them on Steam. And I could probably beat all 3 games in like... well, not in one sitting, but I could like beat them all in like one sitting each. So I could like do Mortal Kombat 1 and then another stream I could do 2 and then another one I could do 3. Just some classic games that I figure would be fun to play through since I'm still in the Mortal Kombat mood at the moment. Don't want to go too far off the beaten path until I open all these chests, otherwise I'll forget. Got a Raiden hat. The Goro could be a fake, it could be. He's definitely not a playable character in this game though. Oh yeah, speaking of playable characters, I mean, maybe I'll unlock them after I beat the story mode, but so far it seems like that, despite the fact that we saw them in the story mode, it doesn't seem like Cyrax and Sector are playable. But they're like fully usable, if that makes sense, because they're like actually enemies you can fight. In which case, why are they in the game but I can't actually play them? Are they going to be fucking DLC characters down the line? Is that your game, Warner Brothers? Is that what you're doing? Right, let's go down these corridors then. Like, properly. I didn't want to go too far down the path until I checked everything in that room. Skeleton key. Oh, that's the thing that opens the gates, isn't it? Johnny Cage variation icon. The crown of Jared. For a millennia, the ceremonial crown was passed down through generations of Edenian kings. It was a treasured symbol of the realm's longevity. Edenia's final king, Jared, was wearing the crown when he was beheaded by Shao Kahn. Yeah, that was when he took over Edenia and Outworld, I guess. Blood of Veternus. The vampires of Veternus drank blood often to maintain their lives, but not just any blood will do. Veternarians only consume blood, which is compatible with their clan's unique psychology. It's physiology, not psychology. Each clan has a stone like this. Its magic identifies sustainable victims, suitable why am I reading every other word as a completely different word tonight? Death Mask of Al-Shiva. Prior to their defeat by Shao Kahn, the Kaetian were Outworld's dominant insectoid species. For her failure in battle, the Kaetian's queen Al-Shiva was killed by her own subjects. They were preserved Al-Shiva's face as a warning for future queens. They must protect the hive at all costs. A little bit of Mortal Kombat lore, I guess. As much as I like the series, I'm not exactly up to scratch with the lore of the games. Like, I know some stuff, but I don't know everything. Alright. Talisman of the Kafala Warlocks. They were the most powerful sorcerers of Outworlds. And why is this giving me difficult word to read tonight? Antiquity. Okay. They secretly influenced Outworld's cans, shaping their reigns to suit their agenda. Another realm's conquest of the realm. The truth was discovered, the traitorous warlocks were then wiped out. Skin for Jax. Daram's mask, or Dramin's mask. For centuries, Dramin was trapped in the Netherrealm, tortured constantly as punishment for his mortal sins. When he finally made his escape and returned to Outworld, Dramin found himself unwelcome. Shao Kahn killed his former warlord and then ate his soul. Holy shit. I think I remember this character from one of the GameCube games. It was like a really weird, creepy, bony looking person. I think he had like a club hand or something like that. I remember the face. Such a weird character. Mortal Kombat's had some really fucking bizarre characters over the years, especially during the GameCube trilogy. I mean, it's not even a GameCube trilogy, but two of them were on GameCube and then one was on Wii. I guess we'll call it the PS2 trilogy. But yeah. They had a fucking character called Bo Raicho, which I think is the worst Mortal Kombat characters they've ever come up with. The in-game lore for the character is that he's meant to be like Raiden's like teacher or something, like teacher of like his martial artist skills and stuff. But in the game he's like this drunk character that like can barely walk around, like he's basically a drunkard. And he like farts on people and stuff like that. That's his attacks as well. It's kind of like the Wario Waft in Smash Bros, but worse. I think one of his fatalities, he kills somebody by farting on them as well to melt their skin off, something like that. But yeah, the character itself, in terms of like fighting characters, was like one of the most like what the fuck characters in Mortal Kombat. There was also a character called Meat, which was basically a human except with the skin. But he still had like his muscles and like tissue and stuff underneath the skin, so he was just like a big red, meaty, hence the name Meat, I guess, but it was just like a... Oh, I didn't even notice this was here. Few relics remain from conquered realms of Zeteria. The blade forged Zeteria's Queen Synthilin survives... I give up. I give up reading shit tonight. Reading shit is clearly not one of my strong suits. Especially in a game like this that's got like really exotic words and names and stuff. Just a bunch of garbage, that one. The fuck? Alright. What was the point of me opening that exactly? I don't see anything in here. Alright, so that was nothing, okay. Got a fatality and a brutality. Nice. I'm gonna be doing the story mode shortly. I've been playing this for quite a while, this game mode. I don't think I'll be streaming this game again once I finish the story tonight. So if I stop at a certain point and you wonder what happens next, you could probably just watch someone else play it, I guess. I mean, this in of itself is kind of a whole game. Kind of. But it's not exactly, if that makes sense. I mean, there's a game here, but I'm trying to look past that to see if there's something I can interact with. See, I don't know what that is. Let me try, I guess I'm just going to open this and see what's inside. There has to be a reason to unlock those doors. I just don't know what. Jack's icon. Just like just a couple of dead demons. At least I hope they're dead.
Behold the final resting place of Kenshi Takehashi. Valiant and brave, he was an excellent warrior, which made feeding on his soul most enjoyable.
Yeah, so that character right there is Kenshi. He's been in a few Mortal Kombats. Oh shit. Okay, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's like ash from the thingy. Oh yeah, so Detective Pikachu comes out very soon, but I found out the next official Pokemon movie is going to be a CGI remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back, also known as Pokemon the First Movie. Isn't that weird? They're like coming around full circle by just remaking the first movie, but in CG. In fact, hang on, I've got a picture here I want to show you. Hang on a second, I need to find the picture again. I thought I downloaded it, but I guess not, so let me just go find that picture again so that I can show you. It looks really bizarre once you see what this looks like. I think my internet's going to take a hit because I tried downloading something. Nope, we're good. Yeah, so let me just show you this real quick. As soon as the image shows up in my folder, because my folder takes a while to cache. Any day now. Right, there we go. So yeah, they're doing a complete remake of the first movie, and I'm just going to crop that a little bit so I can zoom in on it. So this is what the characters look like in CG. Which, I mean, I don't want to say it looks bad or anything, but there's something uncanny about like them recreating the characters in like full 3D. Especially if you're like remaking a movie in particular. Also there's like Misty Psyduck there and a couple of their other Pokemon, and there's Nurse Joy. So yeah, this is I mean, it's an interesting idea, but it also kind of comes off like they've run out of ideas for new Pokemon movies after making how many are we up to now? Like 20, 21 Pokemon movies at this point. So it's just like, yeah, we've run out of ideas, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna take the original movie and remake it in CGI. Apparently that's good enough to be put in the theatres in Japan. I like how after the first 3 movies, they stopped like making theatrical releases for Pokemon in like international countries and stuff. Like Japan, they still do theatrical releases for Pokemon movies, I believe, but after the first 3 over here, it was like, yeah, fuck it, the rest are just going direct to video. The blindfold of Kenshi Takahashi. The blind swordman still retains a vestige of power. Wearing the blindfold by pressing the B button allows you to peer into the spirit realm to reveal hidden treasures. Oh, okay. Deplete soul fragments while active. Oh, a minute. Which button is B? Oh, here we go. Okay, this is new.
Blind to your opportunities.
I guess I need to use this to figure out how to get out of here. Ah, here we go. Not very often I see Agira skin, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah, we don't have a Generation 8 Pokemon movie. Like, we're not going to see that till next year. But I was thinking they were going to do like something else rather than remake an existing movie. You know what they should do? They should extend the movie runtime so that they could also remake the fuck, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the little prequel movie that they made. Not Pikachu's Vacation, although that would be cool. But they made like a little prequel thing where it kind of fleshed out Mewtwo's backstory. That for some reason has not been, like, I think it was like on some like VHS videotape releases back in the day, but it has never been re-released for like DVD releases for some reason. Oh shit. I think something is gonna kill me. Oh, I have to be wearing it to... Right, okay. I'm sorry I keep doing that, it's fun. It's too much fun not to do that. Maybe there was a reason for me to open these doors because I've got this now, so maybe I can actually see something? It's a good thing it doesn't cost a lot of soul fragments. I'm not sure how much it's draining, but it doesn't seem like it's doing it that often. Like maybe one every few seconds or something. So I could effectively be using this for hours and I would still have plenty of soul fragments. Is it right above me? I'm expecting a fucking jump scare any second now. Mortal Kombat isn't exactly new to fucking putting jump scares in their games. Oh wait, is that a chest? Oh shit, you can actually see chests with this thing? I didn't realise that. I thought it was just to find secret passages. Couple of things for Frost. Alright. You should check Goro's room. Yeah, I guess I'll make my way back there then. There's another chest. Oh, you fucking piece of shit! Oh, fuck you! Fuck off! That fucking made me jump. I wasn't, like, I knew it was coming. I just didn't fucking know when. Oh. Oh my god. But that's not me playing up. I genuinely fucking jumped there. I hate jump scares. Right, well, we're back at Goro's room. I guess the breathing sound means that the thing is invisible, and if I basically do it like too close to it, it kills me. Somebody on Twitch clip this. If you don't, I'll clip it myself afterwards. Like, I've got the VOD for it. Oh, there's something back here. I'm kind of scared to put that on now, given the circumstances. It probably wasn't as loud for you guys because I turned the volume down, like, so my voice doesn't get drowned out by the game music, but I'm listening to this at full volume, so whenever that thing, like, screeches at me, I just, like... I fucking jumped a little bit there. So I have to watch out for the blood monster. Let's try this again. There has to be a few chests or secrets in here that I didn't see before. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, the breathing indicates which direction they're coming from, so... You know, I was liking the crypt up to this point, but I actually don't like this now. I'm just that big of a fucking scaredy cat, I guess. I'm not really a fan of, like, psychological horror / jump scare fests. Oh yeah, it's this room again. See, I don't know if the ambience, like the music that's playing right now, also indicates where he is. Because it sounds like it's a bit more intense than it was before. Wait, did that say Hearthstone? Ah, okay then. I'm not going to bother reading that. I said I gave up on reading a while back. Let me try this again. Hopefully I don't die. I'm not sure where to go in next, actually. Oh, I hear breathing. There's a breakable wall in Goro's room. Right, let's go back there then. I'm going to stop this shortly so I can play the story mode. Like I said, story mode might take a while to finish tonight. We're going extra tonight. We're doing a bit extra for this. I figure if I was going to do the crypt one more time, I'd make it a decent sized one. Especially since we got to an interesting part. As much as I hate it. I am going this way. Because I hear breathing in the opposite direction. Well, there's a chest here. Preserve the demon. Are you sure there's a secret passage in... Oh wait, is that it over there? Yeah, I think I see it. Ugh. Sorry, I heard the breathing. I got scared. Right, let me leave the room and then come back. Maybe he'll be gone by then. I know where the door is now. I saw the highlighted part. I'm fully expecting to get jump scared now as soon as I put that blindfold back on. I need to put it back on as well because I can't smash this without it. Right, good. And we're taking that back off. Right, well, I think I'm going to stop after I open this chest. I think I'm done for this with this. Can you tell I can't stand stuff like that? I got some decent stuff there, some Kung Lao shit. Yeah, so I think I'm done with the crypt for now. I'm going to play more of this off the stream, preferably with the volume off. I fucking hate jump scares. It's like one of my least favourite things. Seems like there's quite a few things we didn't check out, but I'm going to be doing that in my own time. So now we're going to resume the story mode and finish this. I think we'll finish it within the next couple hours. Maybe like an hour, hour and a half. So we finished the scorpion one, next up is cutting the strings. Well, this one's got 5 parts to it.
Spout your falsehoods elsewhere, Scorpion. Chronica will not entrap us.
It is no trap.
Charon awaits you in the Netherrealm.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He may be telling the truth.
There is only one way to find out.
Sorry about the volume there.
Now, Scorpion, the truth!
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside, Liu Kang.
Put down the amulet. Its darkness is taking hold of you.
Our time has run out. I do what I must to save Earthrealm. Stay down.
This is not the way. Scorpion is not the enemy this time.
Liu Kang, do not interfere.
I like that Liu Kang sound there.
Fight!
See what his moves are. Are you going to continue the crypt next time? Probably not. Like I said, the story mode's kind of like the main part of the game that I'm streaming this for, so I wouldn't expect more of the crypt next time I play this. Oh well, there's not going to be a next time, most likely. Unless I just like did multiplayer, but I don't know if that would make for a good 2-hour stream, to be honest. It's not like Smash Bros. Where I can just like play that ad infinitum. Trying to remember which button is X. Oh, there we go. I wish, I think some people pointed this out, but Raiden's scream from Mortal Kombat 9 or the older Mortal Kombat games is not there anymore. They should like fix that. Maybe Salty Sundays. I don't know. Salty Sundays I usually do like Nintendo games with.
Do not force my hand, Liu Kang. The realms hang in the balance. To defend them, I must command order!
I thought it impossible, but the Revenants were right. You cannot be trusted.
I do not need trust. I demand obedience!
Enough of your madness. If you must die, so be it.
This has happened before.
Yeah, he didn't kill Raiden in Mortal Kombat 9 because of that. Yeah, not Raiden, Liu Kang, he killed Liu Kang.
Liu Kang, do not interfere. You cannot fight Shao Kahn.
Yeah, this is the end of Mortal Kombat 9.
Stop!
Enough of your madness. If you
He becomes fried, doesn't he?
So be it.
By the Elder Gods, no! Oh, he didn't. Okay. I'm guessing this is Mortal Kombat X. I don't remember Mortal Kombat X at all, so... But yeah, in Mortal Kombat 9, I was quoting the part where he like fries him and he's like, by the Elder Gods! How many times did they fight each other in Mortal Kombat X? Holy shit.
I have been a fool, Liu Kang. Kronika's puppet. We only battle because she wills it. I must help him. I was wrong to doubt you. I too have been a slave to anger.
I do not understand, Lord Raiden. Your rage was caused by Kronika?
Yes. I succumbed to her influence. But then, our confrontation, it unlocked memories. Memories not only from this timeline, but from timelines that have come before.
Wait a sec, timelines? Plural?
Kronika has restarted time on countless previous occasions, using each timeline to learn and to perfect her plan. The details of each timeline are different, but in each one, events conspire to bring Liu Kang and I into conflict. In each one, he dies. Only Kronika has such power to control time and fate.
I don't get it. Why do that?
I do not know. But be assured, Kronika will control us no longer.
Maybe spoke a little bit too soon there, Raiden.
At long last, you see the pattern.
The pattern, but not the purpose. Why set me against Liu Kang?
Is it not obvious? Your combined power threatens my vision for the timeline.
Liu Kang and I will not be divided further by your machinations.
Oh, Raiden. Do you think this is the first time you made that vow? We have repeated this exact conversation so often in so many timelines. I've lost count.
This timeline will end differently.
We have played out all possible scenarios, Raiden. You cannot win. You are welcome to try, of course. But without Liu Kang by your side. Enjoy these final hours, Raiden. They are all you have.
Raiden just got Thanos'd. Yeah, that was a Vinny joke.
Liu Kang, where is he?
Kronika has taken him to her isle. We must leave immediately to save the realms. We must save Liu Kang.
A new look? Just for me? You shouldn't have. What do you want from me?
You will aid in my protection.
Not likely. I have mastered Shinnok sorcery. I will add your soul strength to mine, and finally avenge myself upon Raiden.
My friends, Raiden's armies are coming. They will fight us, and they will lose.
You mean Liu Kang? Who did I say? Raiden again? I don't know why I'm getting their names mixed up. I know who is who. Guess my brain melted from trying to read all that war text earlier. Yeah, we can defeat Kronika by amassing our army of peaceful monks. I'm sure that's going to work out well. Oh, there's also the Tarkatans, nice. So yeah, isn't she Katana Kan now? She's the new ruler of Outworld.
Kronika's isle lies beyond the fog. Battleships. My ferries cannot fight a war.
This fleet is under my protection. If Charon falls, our fleet cannot sail. Protect him at all costs.
Ramming speed!
You never thought Baraka would team up with Raiden? Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit going on with this game story. Oh, so that's a huge fucking ass ship. Also, I should remind you, we've only done 1 of 5 fights with Raiden so far. So yeah, it's looking like the last couple chapters are going to be quite big. Not that I mind, I enjoy watching this, but yeah, expect the stream to go into overtime. Having said that, there's probably going to be like 2 or 3 fights on the ships. But there's probably going to be a lot of story around that. A lot of story after that. Oh shit.
I don't want to fight, but I've got to. For Jackie's sake and mine.
Did the game seriously not remember to pin my moves? God damn it. I remembered some of them.
You're getting shit.
Oof. Things are not looking too good for me right now. There we go.
You will share Shinnar's fate.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that to start there. I forgot that in this game mode, after the first fight, it doesn't say fight again. Kinda half-assed that part.
Let me help you. Kronika's promises to you are a cruel deception. She is the mother of Shinnok, the architect of your Revenant enslavement.
But... no. She's Cetrion's mother.
Cetrion is Shinnok's sister. In Kronika's new era, Shinnok will be the darkness to balance Cetrion's light.
Which will only happen if the realms keep on fighting each other.
Well, that didn't take long to
What have
convince
I
him.
done? I'm a fool.
It is not foolish to fight for your family's betterment.
I'm sorry, Raiden. I promise to make this right.
Yes.
fight 1,000 deaths to prepare for this battle. My defeat is impossible. Yours, inevitable. Fight!
Oh god, it's Thanos. It is inevitable. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil Endgame. It's just a thing he says at some point. Endgame is great, by the way. Deej and I watched that earlier. Well, not earlier this week because it's Monday, but you know what I mean. We watched it a few days ago, toward the start of the weekend, I think. Oh, I like the amplified version of that, where he just tosses him down afterwards. I keep forgetting about it. There's no like fight after the first round. Well, that was easy.
I will suffer you no more. That is unfortunate for you. The Sea of Blood is bottomless. You will fall forever.
Well, there he goes.
Now do I have your attention, Raiden?
The warriors sinking your fleet are under my command.
You have made a devil's bargain with Kronika, Frost.
You ignored me my entire life. Kronika saw my talent from the start.
I would say Rip, but he cannot die. Yeah. I guess that's true. I don't know any good combos with him. I guess this one. Again, I'm just experimenting with buttons to see if I can chain any attacks into other ones. Oh, come on. I jumped over it, but it was still... I couldn't quite jump over it. Ouch. Spike through the fucking top of my head. There we go. So if Raiden is the penultimate chapter, I wonder who you play as for the final chapter. Maybe Liu Kang?
Everyone has a path. Envy and ambition consume you.
Still got one more fight before the final chapter.
Such wasted potential.
The good she could have done. In command of these Cyber Lin Kuei.
She commands them, not Sector. If so, she is linked to them. They follow her thoughts.
Then let them follow her to defeat.
Candy ass bitch.
Alright, forget about Liu Kang being the final chapter then, he's dead.
Where will you be?
It's looking like there's going to be... Looks like there's going to be a good bit of story now before the next fight. Hope you got your popcorn ready. Because I don't. I've got no popcorn with me. Oh, it's the Revenant Liu Kang.
Time after time, Kronika's schemes have pitted us against each other. That cycle must end, Liu Kang.
This time it will!
Your power. Is this Kronika's gift?
A gift to myself, you could say.
You stole your own soul. Perverted your own nature.
It's a lesson you taught me, Raiden. To fight my enemies by any means necessary.
Fight.
Ah, shit. I almost got a flawless there. That's a shame. Oh, and never mind about the flawless for round 2. Oof, oof. Ah, piss.
It's true, not myth.
Come over here. Never mind. This is where I lose now. I don't think there's any combo breaker features in this game like MK9, so if I get caught in the middle of a particularly long combo, I can't really stop it. There we go.
I have conquered the darkness within me. You must do the same.
You will have to kill me.
I would rather save you.
Oh shit. Well, he's not dead yet then, I guess. I didn't know Raiden could do that. Fire God Liu Kang. Oh shit. They just fucking fused together. I think. Okay, this is new. So wait, did he fuse with Raiden, or is he now a god himself?
Kang. I am. And I am not.
What happened to Raiden?
He is part of me.
They did merge.
Bound to my soul.
Was that a thing in Dragon Ball Z where they like
made me
Is
a
it fusion
god.
or something?
For now, at least.
A god? Incredible.
Now he's out of her league.
My revenant counterpart. I have absorbed his knowledge of the keep, of Kronika's plan. I know where to find the hourglass. We can beat Kronika.
Out of desperation comes invention. I had not thought it possible for Raiden to surprise me. Our success is no longer certain. We must make haste.
Brace for impact!
I'm pretty sure ripping your heart out is more of Kano's thing, but okay. You know, it's kind of funny in this world with, like, fantastical, magical people with, like, otherworldly powers, and then you see the fucking American army next to them. It's, like, completely fucking, like, that's weird in of itself. I think this is the Tarkatans coming in now. Everyone is here on a waste of monks. Tarkatans are next. Hardcore parkour. This is why I don't commentate too much over cutscenes, because I don't really have anything funny or worthwhile to contribute, I guess. There's the Tarkatans coming, I think. Yep. Here comes the cavalry. But you've got to spell cavalry with a K, because Mortal Kombat rules. It's the American army thing, though, is just like the most out of place thing about this whole thing.
Does it mean you're back?
This means I'm sorry, Jackie. And hell yeah, I'm back.
Did you think it was Fire God Liu Kang that destroyed Tilted Towers that other day? Yeah, I know that was a bad joke, but he kind of looks like a gigantic fucking meteorite just crashing. I mean, look at the size of that crater. I love the designs of the monsters though. You look like something out of Doom. Oh yeah, that new Doom game comes out in a few months, doesn't it? Doom Eternal? I'll probably stream that. There's a lot of good games coming out this year now that I think about it. Rage 2 is coming out soon. A couple weeks from now, I think. Double whammy. I don't know how many fights are left, maybe it's just those two characters?
Is the battle lost?
Or maybe some remnants? Revenants?
The hourglass is nearly ready. You will prevent Liu Kang's interference, but you will require more assistance.
Whatever happens, I am honored to fight at your side.
Likewise, Liu Kang.
Me too, brother.
May the Elder Gods protect us.
God, I love that they've taken the story in this direction, where it's just like the two ultimate protagonists have merged together to make one super protagonist. I mean, it's hardly the most original idea ever, but it's something Mortal Kombat hasn't done before.
Liu Kang, god of thunder and fire. Combining with Raiden has the benefit of novelty, but it is also too little, too late.
She's reversing time. Well, see ya, I guess. See ya. I'm not sure if this is on purpose, but the rewinding thing is like half the frame rate of how it was when it was moving forward. It just looks like the Switch version is just like struggling to keep up at this point, but I don't think that's the intent.
Raiden's gift shields you from the power of the hourglass. Regardless, your allies are gone, while mine remain to defend me. Finish him.
Oh, she said that. Roll the credits.
Earthrealm's Jinsei flows within you. Let it fuel your fire.
I'm not even sure if we're actually going to fight the Revenants or if it's just going to be relegated to a cutscene. So far it's looking like it's cutscene material. I mean, I'm fine with that. Oof.
Now stand down. I have no wish to harm you.
Harm me? You already killed me! My fate was sealed the moment I joined you at Raiden's side. It's a mistake I won't repeat in the new era.
Remember when I played Mortal Kombat 9 and we had to do like a mini boss rush and then the PS3 fucking hard locked on me? Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen when I do this. Oh yeah, I should check his moveset. Let's see. So I think it's mostly just Liu Kang's moveset, but there might be a couple new things in here. Yeah, it seems mostly his moves. Holy shit. I'm assuming once I beat the story mode, this character gets unlocked. Or I'm not really sure if this is like story specific or if you can actually use him. I guess we'll find out as soon as I'm done with the story. At the very least, I think Kronika gets unlocked once you beat the story modes. I mean, again, that's just speculation on my part. But she's like the only character that we've seen in playable form, besides Cyrax and Sector, that we haven't actually been able to play as. I still don't understand why Cyrax and Sector are not playable. Like, I think they did that with Mortal Kombat X as well, where there was like some characters in the story mode that were clearly in playable form that you fought against, but you couldn't actually play yourself. Yeah, Fatal Blow's the same, but it still looks damn cool. I like that one. I love that amplified version of that move.
Our bond was no mistake.
Your ego knows no bounds.
I did not ask for this. It was thrust upon me.
It should have been me, Liu Kang, from the beginning. Thanks to Kronika, it will be. Fight.
How did I do my fireballs again? Okay. Nice. A flawless victory. Probably won't get another one. Yeah. That's fine. At least I got one during the finale. I forgot about the bicycle kick. I'm trying to do an amplified version, but I'm not landing my hits. Never mind. That was close.
Still you are alive.
Yes, Kronika. You were right to fear mine and Raiden's powers combined.
A demigod's power cannot rival that of an elder god. Cetrion! As you wish, mother.
Well, she looks completely different now.
You match me step for step.
Because your heart is not in the battle, Cetrion. You fight for your mother's vision. But as a goddess of virtue, You know that her desired balance is folly.
Heed me, Cetrion. He lacks our vision and wisdom.
Please. No virtue is served by condemning the realms to endless war.
The greatest virtue is abiding my mother's will, Liu Kang. I cannot fail her.
Yeah, she does look a bit more like Shinnok now, which I guess makes sense since she's like the younger sister of Shinnok. You know, I kind of feel bad for not streaming Mortal Kombat X. Because I just didn't want to burn out on Mortal Kombat since I streamed Mortal Kombat 9, like, I don't know, 2-3 months ago. But maybe at some point in the future I will stream Mortal Kombat X just to fill out the story gaps that you may have missed. 69 seconds left. At least that's what it said there for a moment. Nope. Again, there's no way to break your way out of a combo, at least as far as I can tell. Ouch. Fucking broken skull. We're about to fight Kronika now, so... Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Cutting it close with some of these fights though.
Your heart betrays you, Cetrion.
I have failed you, dearest Cetrion. You have done admirably. Yet there is one final service to perform. Yes, Mother. I understand. You will be exalted in the new era, Cetrion. And you, Liu Kang, have failed! History rewinds, giving way to the new era!
No!
Here we go.
The realms as you knew them are undone, erased. You cannot save a future that no longer exists. There is only the new era!
Fight.
Final fight. Again, I'm not familiar with some of the characters' combos. Like, I know how to do a few of them, but not Liu Kang. Shit. That's not good. Well.
I know how this ends.
Ah. Was I supposed to lose, or...?
Welcome to the dawn of time. Here history ends and begins again. Behold the start of the new era. to leave your destiny intact, Liu Kang, until Raiden went and made you immortal. Now you cannot be ignored.
Fight.
So she won the first round. It's actually a 2-round fight. Well, that's gonna suck. I have to win 2 rounds in a row now. And it looks like I'm not even gonna win 1. Nope. Nope, she's gone into cheapo Shao Kahn mode. Also, I can't do my amplified air kick because it doesn't, like, chain up for some reason. Again with Shao Kahn? Ah, fuck off. Guessing we're gonna get the bad ending then.
Let the new era begin.
Well, there you go. At least we saw the bad ending. It's kind of cool that they like put a bad ending at the end of the fight and not just be like, "Oh, you lost. You want to try again?" So yeah, we got to see that at least. Let's see if we can actually beat Kronika this time.
There is only the new era.
Fight.
Okay, that went a little bit better. There we go. Right, first round goes to me.
The realms will not fight your endless wars.
Fight me further and your friends are lost. They have no future unless I create it.
The future you offer is not worth living. It will not come to pass.
Fight.
Shit. Fuck! Bloody Shao Kahn. Damn it. God damn it. Yeah, I think this part is the same. Right, okay.
Now you cannot be ignored.
Fight.
It is cool that the arena changes once you beat her for the... like, once she beats you. Once... Piece of shit. This is not going... Everything was going so well, now it's just like going fucking the opposite direction. Oh yeah, the fatal blow doesn't work on the boss. I mean, you can hit them with the first strike, but it doesn't actually Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know what happened there, but the first round went so smoothly and now it's just not working. The AI decided to be cheap that time. Yeah, it's the same. Alright then, we don't need to see those anymore. So this could easily take another 20 to 30 minutes depending on how well I do. So again, I hope you've got popcorn with you. Gonna need some salt to go with that.
Fight!
The salt that I can provide, I'll provide it free of charge. There we go. I'm just gonna be a bit cheap and try to do jumping attacks because that usually works. Ah, crap.
They have no future unless I create it.
The future you offer is not worth living. It will not come to pass. Fight!
I like how she moves immediately as soon as it says fight. Usually there's like a little bit of time between the word fight and when they actually are allowed to move. There we go. Yeah. I do like when it zooms in where you can actually see his head underneath the mask. That happens with a few characters like Noob Saibot, you can see underneath his mask and stuff. Am I gonna get my 2 wins in the first arena? Possibly? Nice. So I'm guessing the other ending is when I'm in the other arena. So I'll try doing that. So now what, we're like a million years in the past,
Our
so...
work is finished, Liu Kang.
Lord Raiden.
I am merely Raiden now. You have proven worthy to take my place as Earthrealm's new protector, Lord Liu Kang.
The student has become the master.
Where do we go from here?
The sands of time are yours to shape. You must return the hourglass to the dawn of time and sculpt a new history. A better one.
The fate of all realms in my hands? Raiden, I cannot do this alone.
Yes. You will need a partner with whom you can share the eons.
Kitana.
Your destinies have always been intertwined.
We are far in the past, but not so far that I cannot reach her.
Return with her to the dawn of time. Sculpt the hourglass's sands to forge a better future. I look forward to meeting again in the next timeline.
Then I will not say goodbye.
It looks so weird seeing Raiden without his glowing eyes.
Are you ready?
Yes. But no matter how we sculpt the sands, we cannot plan for every possibility. Mortals will make their own choices. New evils will arise.
Each realm must choose its own destiny. Whatever those choices, we will face them together.
Apparently this is the normal ending, the one after losing one round is the good ending. Right, okay then. I was going to check the other ending anyway, so we'll go and do that. So I don't know which of these two endings is the canonical ending, or if they both kind of end the same way but with like different... kind of a different outcome. But yeah, it seems like Mortal Kombat 9 started by rewriting history from the end of the last trilogy. So it seems like this game kind of does the same thing, where the next Mortal Kombat is just going to be a fresh start. Which is pretty cool. I don't mind them doing that, because this has been a pretty good trilogy overall. Can't really skip the... like we saw the credits. Oh wait. Yeah, we can skip credits. We don't really need to see this. We saw it when we did the arcade run. Right, so let's now try to get the other ending.
I have failed you, dearest Cetrion. You have done admirably.
Just waiting for the game to let me...
There is one
I like how the
final
game's still
service
trying to
for
load the gameplay, so it's just like saying please wait.
I understand.
Yep, still waiting.
You will be exalted in the new era, Cetrion. There is only the new era.
Fight.
I'm gonna try to win the first round and then let them win the second round.
Your time runs out.
I hate that move. I don't know if that's even avoidable when she does that. Fuck. Oh, now we got someone else. Shit. Can't exactly restart this. So I'm gonna have to win both rounds in a row now. Was waiting for the game to let me skip there.
Fight.
Yeah. Piece of shit. This could take me another 10-15 minutes to get these 2 wins in the second round. Yeah. She seems to have a move that lowers your offensive power all the way. I didn't notice. The annoying thing about Kronika is that certain moves cannot be chained into her because she's got like...
There is only the new
It's kind of hard to describe what's going on, but when you hit her, she flinches, but she doesn't like take follow-up hits, if that makes sense. So when I try to do my amplify air kick, for example, let me try and doing that. Like, I can't, like, do my follow-up move for some reason, because she, like, disappears. Like, she's using time to, I guess, warp. Are you talking about that 100% bar down there? No, that's me using my amplify attacks, which are, like, enhanced versions of certain special moves. It also means I cannot do fatal blows on her, at least not after the first hit. I was spamming the start button there, waiting for the game to tell me I could skip, so that's always fun. I may have mentioned this before, but does anyone think of Soul Calibur when they see this stage? Because it kind of looks like the arena you fight in, like... I forgot the name of the final boss, Inferno or something like that. It kind of looks like that. Also looks like Final Destination from Smash Bros, but to a far lesser extent. There we go. Rip Johnny. There we go. 1 round each. I guess we technically didn't see this part
With
either.
or without you, I will restore the timeline.
Yeah, we didn't see the winning part during this part of the game, this arena.
Sculpting the sands of time requires great power and skill. You have neither, Liu Kang. You may be a god, but I am a titan!
Fight.
Oh, well that's not good. The AI doesn't seem... like, sometimes it is, but I think the AI will give you a bone once in a while. Because remember how difficult fucking Shao Kahn was in Mortal Kombat 9? Like, that was ridiculous how hard he was. I guess when you're fighting the final boss, they can only, like, give you one specific character for the full match. Otherwise it would take too long to load. At least on the Switch version, I don't know about the other versions. And dead. Right, now for the good ending. So I wonder if anything is different now that we're, like, in this different arena. I mean, the death is the same, but I wonder if the exchange and time skip thing is different.
Our work is finished, Liu Kang.
Lord Raiden.
I am merely Raiden now. You have proven worthy to take my
Again,
place
his
as
eyes
the
look so
protector
weird,
of
like I'm not used to them looking like that.
Earth. It is restored.
You honor me, Raiden.
The honor is mine, Lord Liu Kang. The sands of time are now yours to shape. It falls upon you to architect a new history.
The fate of all realms in my hands? Raiden, I cannot do this alone.
I shall advise you for as long as my mortality allows. But have no doubt, you are up to the task.
Then together, let us begin.
So we're doing this without Katana then? Okay then. And then they got married. So yeah, if you do it on the second round, then you reshape history using Raiden, not Katana. So I don't know which one is going to be the canonical ending when Mortal Kombat 12 rolls around in like 3-4 years. But yeah, pretty good game, pretty good story mode. I liked it. I kind of figured with the whole time travel theming of this game that it was going to end in essentially them retconning the history and going back to the start. Because again, that's how Mortal Kombat... what was it called? Mortal Kombat Armageddon? Like, that game was effectively the end of the timeline, like the original timeline, and it restarted at the very end of that game. Like, Mortal Kombat Armageddon's story mode ends with Shao Kahn about to kill Raiden, and then Raiden sends the message back to himself in a different time, like to alter the timeline, and that's where Mortal Kombat 9 starts. So that's pretty much what they did there, and I guess it's kind of cool that they're like ending this as a trilogy and going back to the start again. So I don't know where they're going to take Mortal Kombat after this, but whenever they do eventually make a new Mortal Kombat game, I'll look forward to it. I just hope it doesn't have all that microtransaction freemium currency bullshit that this game has, but then again, it's published by Warner Brothers, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like, if you ignore the freemium currency stuff, the game as a whole package is pretty damn good. But there is a lot of problems with like how the game is handled in terms of that. It's not just the currencies and the grinding, it's also the kind of always online aspect. So I think like maybe 15-20 years from now I won't be able to play the crypt anymore, which kinda sucks, unless they make like a patch to make it offline, like to make it available offline, but I don't know. The whole game seems to revolve around connecting to servers so you can get shit, which is kinda concerning for games in general. Like, games that have like an offline component shouldn't be doing that. Games that are like focused as a live service like Fortnite, like that's fine. But games like this, you expect to like buy it, take it home, play the game, and enjoy yourself. But nah, I feel like at least a decade from now, 15 years, 20 years, whenever they decide to shut down the servers for this game, you'll only be able to play like maybe the story mode and like just the arcade ladder, if even that, and then all the unlockables will just be inaccessible for the most part because you can't do the towers, you can't do the crypt. It's a fucking mess. Again, I said I was going to stop talking about it, but there's a reason I keep bringing that up. It's kind of an issue. And I really wish Warner Brothers would stop trying to shoehorn that stuff in these games. Like, Mortal Kombat 9 had no... Well, technically there was one problem, but it was kind of a minor problem, but it was pretty much a game you could play offline and enjoy. And I think you can still play it online, because I did do a few online matches with that game, I think. But yeah, the crypt stuff you could do offline, no problem. Like, there was no issues with that. The only issue with Mortal Kombat 9 was something they did at launch, where... I don't know if anyone remembers when publishers were making games with online passes, which was basically a pass that was included with a physical copy of the game you bought brand new in retail, and the idea was you put that passcode in, it's like a one-time code, you can only use it once, but you use that with your retail copy so that you can play online with friends. And the idea is, if you were to sell that game and someone was to buy it secondhand, they'd have to like buy they would have to buy their own online pass through an online fee. So it was basically a stupid thing to try and prevent secondhand sales of games. They eventually retracted it, like the complete edition doesn't do that shit, but the base original version had that. That was unfortunately a problem with like several games back then, like a decade ago, but it's good to see they like stopped that business practice. But yeah, Mortal Kombat X was where things really started to have issues. Like, you had the microtransactions up the fucking arse. I mean, Not to the degree of this game, but it was like kinda bad back then, and it's still kinda bad now. You can buy easy fatality tokens, you can buy... I don't remember what else you can buy in that game, I guess, like some skins. But yeah, I guess I'm going to stop talking about that now, but my overall consensus is these kind of business practices have no place in single-player games. I mean, there's multiplayer as well, obviously, but I generally play Mortal Kombat for the single-player experience, and I'm obviously not alone in this. Like, a lot of people love playing the story mode in the arcade ladders, and by extension, unlocking stuff should also be an offline-specific thing. Like, why do I need to connect to a fucking server in the middle of nowhere to be able to do that shit? So yeah, that's rambling aside, the game itself at its core is really fucking good. Which is good because it could have been mediocre at best, but it's a pretty damn solid entry in the Mortal Kombat series. And I feel now that I've finished the story mode, I'm quite satisfied. I will continue to play it off the stream, but I think this is my last stream of this. Because there isn't really much else to see outside of me doing online matches, which, to be honest, I don't think anyone wants to watch that. At least they don't want to watch me playing online matches, because it's just going to be me losing over and over. At least with Smash Brothers, as shite as I am at Smash Brothers, I can actually win once in a while. But nah, if I do like a ranked match, I'll probably just get my ass handed to me by some random person. They finished Mortal Kombat games based on the story since it all led up to this. Yeah, apparently this is like apparently according to this game, Kronika was like the big baddie villain for the entire franchise leading up to this point. Like, she was the one that was altering the timelines to make sure that Raiden and Liu Kang fought each other. Which is kind of an interesting thing if you think about it, because they do end up fighting each other throughout a lot of the games. I'm just going to let the credits finish. Since we saw both endings, we're just going to let it complete itself, I guess. Complete with a K. I don't know if there's a post-credits ending thing cutscene, because Mortal Kombat X had one. As for the Switch port of this game, for the most part it does its job. Like, the actual gameplay is fine, but there is like a minor bit of slowdown in certain arenas. It depends on which arena you're playing in. But for the most part, it was playable. Hopefully the next patch will fix up some of the optimization issues that I mentioned. Nope, there's no post-credits ending. That sucks. So yeah, you see those blue crystals down there, bottom left? That's the stuff that I mentioned earlier when I was doing the crypt. That's the microtransaction currency, the stuff you buy. You earn it for free as well by playing and whatnot, but you actually use that stuff to buy shit in here. Although, I will give them credit, when you see the stuff you can buy, it actually tells you where you can unlock it manually. So this one, you can find it in the crypt. You can find that in the crypt, that one's in the Towers of Time. You can get that as an AI battle, which is a different mode altogether that I didn't actually show, but basically, you pick 3 AI characters and your opponent picks 3 AI characters, and it's just to see who wins out of the 3. I think it's 3 or it's 5, I think it's 3. But yeah, you can get rewards for AI battles. That's in the crypt. And here's that thing that Mortal Kombat X started. You can buy fatality tokens. But look how many fatality tokens I've earned just by playing the towers. I've got over 100 of them, 151. I don't know why... Oh wait, these are like increments, right? So there's 5, 40 and 100. I never even use the fatality tokens, to be honest. Like, I like learning and be able to input the commands. And then of course, if we go over here, all this bullshit, like this is exactly like a fucking mobile game. I know I pointed this out before, but it bears repeating because it's ridiculous. Like, stop, Warner Brothers, stop this shit. I don't know if Mortal Kombat XL has all this shit, like if they removed the microtransactions in that game. Because XL is like the Game of the Year edition, it has all the DLC and stuff. I actually bought XL recently for the PS4, like I got it quite cheap. Brand new as well, like still in its factory sealing. Maybe at some point in the future I'll stream XL just for fun. I don't think I'll do it anytime soon. I think I'm done with the modern Mortal Kombat games for the time being. I'll also give them credit here, like you can buy this character, but it actually does tell you here, like they've got a disclaimer that says, oh, you can earn this character by completing Chapter 4. So at least they actually do tell you that you can buy this shit instead of trying to hide it. I mean, you can not buy it, I mean, they tell you can unlock it and you don't necessarily have to buy it. Shao Kahn, though, you have to buy if you didn't pre-order the game, which I unfortunately didn't pre-order. And then the Combat Pack, which is like the DLC. I might stream this again when the DLC rolls out, because there might be some good stuff in there, like they've had some crazy characters in the past. So maybe I'll come back to this just to look at the DLC shit and maybe do some online matches. But for the moment... Oh, wrong button. I didn't mean to go to the eShop. But yeah, for the moment I am done with this game. We got to see the end of the story. We did a good chunk of the crypt. I fucking screamed like crazy at that jump scare. It was pretty good. I like the game. Obviously it has its issues, like I've just been spouting my problems with this game, but at its core it's a damn good game, which I guess is the most important part. It's just a shame that it's like marred by a lot of other issues around it. But I'm just gonna like continue playing on my own, I guess, unlocking more shit and waiting for the DLC. I didn't buy the season pass because I'm waiting to see what's going to be in the season pass first, so if it's worthwhile, I'll buy the season pass and maybe do one more stream of it when the characters come out. I don't know when they're coming out, maybe like several months from now, so we'll do that eventually.